Hey guys, long time no see. If you're new here, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Melissa. I have 3 daughters, ages 11, 13, and 21. Our birthdays are all together. April's my husband, May's me, and June and July is my kids, so yeah. Lots of birthdays. I also work from home. I have an Etsy shop, made a lot of sales over the years. I started it because I needed to be home more for my daughter. I ended up being full-time at home, so I needed something where I can work from home. I started making a lot of sales and I was very busy and it worked out, so yeah, here we are. I homeschool for about 10 years now. I started when my daughter was in 2nd grade. She's doing very good now. My youngest daughter has been homeschooled the whole time. No complaints there. We did live in New York. I've lived in New York my whole life. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. But yeah, we decided to move to North Dakota within this year. And if you see, I have a video of our move. We made it up here. I can't complain, really. Besides the weather, if you hear or see my videos, you see it's always snowing. Right before I started this, I did drop my husband off. His leg is doing okay. He's not in pain anymore. It's healing. He's getting it checked up, but his boss had to take him for some paperwork and some stuff so they can check up from their private doctor or whatever. So he should be back and he should be doing good. But he's so far recovering and he'll be back to work in 2 weeks. And yeah, for right now, he'll be home for Easter and for his birthday, because of course his birthday's in this month. So yeah, it's the first time I think that he's had so much time off like that, and we're just gonna enjoy some family time. Good Friday's coming, so I am going to look up in a little while meals that I can make as far as anything to do with fish. My husband came, so I told my daughter I was stealing her room, Valerie's room, so I can, you know, finish telling you what I was doing today. I got nowhere. So I am planning on how many times can I get interrupted today. It's about 4 times already, because I already know it's gonna be loud all day, and when I do the recipes, I probably won't be able to talk as much because it's just always so much noise. My husband has the TV loud and the girls are back and forth, and just, yeah, they have less work, so they're done early and everybody's all over the place. I am planning on getting some stuff done for Good Friday. I have some recipes for Easter coming. Real quick, I'm just telling you what I was trying to figure out where I was at. I'm going to make some desserts today for Easter, and I'll share that with you. But I'm going to jump in the shower because I think there's no excuse to be looking like this. It's been a long couple of days. My husband's getting better, so that's a plus. And we're crossing our fingers that it stays that way. Better. All right, let's go now. It's been some time. I'm sorry. I'm showing you here because I wanted to, like I said, there was a lot of noise in the background. It was too loud. It would have overpowered what I was telling you. But I was telling you, well, I was showing you that I was doing the cake. Remember the one from St. Patrick's Day? Well, if you don't follow me, then I'll link a video of that recipe. And I just loved the taste of it. It was so airy. It was so good and so light and fluffy, and it tastes so yummy. So anyways, I wanted to make this cake again and just use the picture because again, it was just for inspiration. I just wanted an idea to make something cute for the girls. So I wanted to make the lemon carrot cake so that I can do the little bunny. And you'll see later on, it actually came out good, so I'm happy about that. After all this, even as I'm recording, it's been a couple of days. It's been a little stressful because it's just a lot of back and forth, a lot of more jobs on my back, and yeah, I ended up getting like one of those migraines that I get, so I had to take a little time out and, you know, get some rest for mom, because if I don't, then it, you know, it just gets the best of me. But the girls were so excited about how all the goodies came out and all the treats came out, and they had they had a lot of fun with doing the grocery haul, which, you know, you'll see. It's just, they kill me, they make me laugh, and it's just fun sometimes to joke around with them. We were singing something after that, but I didn't catch it on camera. It, you know, you always, you miss those good moments. If I just actually keep the camera running in the background, I can't imagine what you will hear. But I'm planning on making I decided to make something for tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I'm sorry, talking about Good Friday. But I had some plans for Good Friday, but I also have some good stuff coming up for Easter. Like, can't wait to dig into the ham. I love like a really good ham. We get the really big one and we season it ourselves. Oh my gosh, here I ended up spraying 2 pans. I had to clean the other pan because I didn't even need it. Like, I thought it was going to be more batter than it was, so I said, you know what, I'll just make an extra cake on the side. But it was good enough really for one cake pan, so I put it in and I just cleaned the other one. But yeah, it came out, of course, as good as it did the last time, so I'm pretty happy. The only thing I did different was I actually used the recipe. Well, I started to use the recipe for the frosting for the cake that actually came with it, and then I noticed that I missed a couple ingredients. So I ended up going and looking it up, and once I looked it up, I noticed what it had in it, and I just kind of winged it. I didn't measure. This I'm gonna make the cream cheese frosting that came with it. So that's 1 package cream cheese, a half a cup of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of the lemon zest, basically. So I'm gonna do that quick.
Peppers. Peppers.
Yeah, you just heard in the background doing a mini haul. I thought I would never let you do one of the big hauls because people were like, what are you talking about? You don't even know what we use half of the stuff for. I have plans for all that stuff, like the peppers. I'm going to do a nice tray. I'm planning on doing a really good tray for Easter. And the candy, the big bag of candy was...
Yeah, I missed some ingredients.
I forgot I ordered
and I
that,
made it
honestly.
my own.
I was telling my husband, I was like, you know, they're old enough. They already know the deal. They knew they're going to get surprising candy eggs anyways.
I put about
so,
half
you
a
know,
cup.
it is what it is. You know,
Wait,
they
no,
just know it's coming. They just...
of sugar.
They know that they're going to
And then
get
I
it,
put 2
so they could be
tablespoons of
excited
butter.
about that. Because I wasn't going to go crazy hiding everything.
No,
so
I think that's it.
I found
So
that
I
when they
added
came,
that,
I was
and
laughing. I was
actually,
like,
now
okay,
I
yeah,
feel
that's
like
for your eggs. So
it's
she was
much
like,
better.
yeah, that's for my
It tastes
eggs.
good. I really taste
The
it.
M&Ms was for, of course, the cookie pie cake. And it looked better after it settled, more than it did when it was first baked, because it was just like, it was overwhelming, but it came out good. Everything works out in the end. So it's not a big deal at all.
They have this recipe here, but I like my cookie recipe. So I'm just using the part with the candy. So I'm not following this. I'm just following the picture. I usually like to use my cookie recipe because we always love these cookies and I've been using them for a lot of years, but I shared it with you before. So I just mix that together, and this says to mix a cup of M&M candies in it to bake, but then the rest you put on after it's done. So I'm gonna put that to cook and let's see what it comes up like.
I think the theme for this holiday, or, you know, Easter holiday, was just easy and quick, which is even most of my meals. Like, if you notice, I try to do very simple, easy ingredients, fast, quick, everything, because I don't want to sit there spending all my time and day doing things. I want something quick that I can just enjoy, and if it's a bonus if it's healthy. But most of the time, you know, not all the time, it's not healthy, but most of the time I do try to look for healthier options. I like the cake because it's a little bit, for me, on the healthier side. I feel like if it has vegetables in it, it's a plus, so I'll call it healthy, you know.
Hello, we are doing grocery haul for Mom because she's busy. So, like, ready? This is very important. This is the fruit punch, and it goes in the fridge. This doesn't go in the fridge, but, like, soon it will when we make it into juice. This is iced tea. Then we got chamomile because we all love chamomile. I think I'm sounding a lot like Mom right now. So then this is, like, the eggs. And we're gonna place these eggs that are in convenient plastic into something that isn't so convenient.
No, we're actually gonna keep that packaging because we're gonna use it for the Easter eggs to dye them.
Oh wow! So, okay, great. Okay, so then this is the granulated sugar. There's nothing to it. It's granulated sugar. These are saltine crackers because why not? They taste good. And I think these are peppers. Just peppers. So, so these are
for the tray for Easter.
Yes, for the tray for Easter. I'm great at this. Real bacon pieces, guys. Real bacon pieces. It's for the cheese dip. And then, like, this is like micro mint plackers,
I didn't even notice.
dental floss.
This is such a crime.
Diet lemon.
This? I asked for the big one, and I know that they gave me a substitute, but really, my regular one wasn't diet.
That's like
that
really
is
respectful.
Yeah, this is
that's cool. Just me.
just really bad.
They're just like go on a diet,
right? What are they trying to tell me?
They're not trying to tell you anything. They were just trying to find a substitute.
Oh, and you said this
and
is
M&Ms.
This is for the pie that I'm making.
That's for the pie that she's
The
making.
cookie pie.
This is the cookie pie.
Easter eggs.
You tell me to do it, and I'm doing it really awesome over here, and then you have to come in and ruin my awesome streak of awesomeness. So this is like tons of candies for Easter egg hunts, and this is for her cookie cake. Doesn't it sound delicious? You can't have any. It's on a video. You can't have any.
I got, as I showed you, the cookie cake kind of exploded a little bit over the pan, but I think the bunny came out cute. And the lemon pies are cooking now, and I'll show you what that looks like after. But I just gotta fold these clothes and put them in the oven. Right, I'm looking for recipes. I have the lemon squares, lemon bars. I have those cooking, and I finished those cooking. I meant to say they finished, and that's out, and I showed you that. I have the meat in the oven so we can eat leftover rice and beans, you know, quick easy day. But yeah, I decided to look for some recipes. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm making, but I did find a couple. So this here, I thought it was a good idea to make some peppers, stuffed peppers, but they had a lot of other like meatless ideas, and this is all recipes, and out of this one I actually found the meatless baked ziti, and I thought that was a good idea to make some meatless baked ziti, because that looks and sounds really, really good to me. And we all love baked ziti with or without meat, and I have the stuff for that. But then I opened up this from simplywhisk.com, and they were just giving a couple ideas, and I was like, oh, mac and cheese, sweet potato pasta, that sounds really, really good. I was also even thinking not dairy free, but regular Alfredo. We don't do really much dairy free except for my husband. But a lot of these things sound really, really good. So I was going through the recipes to see what they had. Even the spinach, the lasagna roll-ups.
cheese quesadilla is fine, but I don't make those, and I don't think the girls have had them. They had burritos before, but I'm not sure if they're gonna like the bean burritos. So I'm trying to see if I can find something. But honestly, I think that this is quick, easy, and I don't have to worry about it. Because to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. I've missed a couple of Good Fridays, and I used to do it since I was little. You know, it was just a thing. I guess what I'm saying. I had a long day, I'm tired. What I'm saying is that if I can find something easy and I don't have to think about it, because I did order stuff for Easter, but then I'm like, oh wow, yeah, Good Friday is always, I gotta put that together. And to be honest with you, not an excuse, but I did think I had fish, and I noticed I didn't. I was looking at the bottom of my chest freezer, and I've always had fish in there. And I don't know if it's when we moved that we ate all the extra stuff, so that we didn't have to pack a lot of things. I don't know if it was then or when we got here and we had, before we did food shopping and everything, that I bought a bunch of food when I got here. Not right away, like within a couple of weeks I bought a bunch of food. I was just kind of getting settled, but we tried to utilize all the meat and stuff that we had. And I think that's the time that I ate the fish. Too much information there. And also my husband caught fish over there when we were living in New York, and his friend ended up taking it off our hands so that we didn't have to carry all that here. So that was trout, I think. I don't know. I think it was trout. I think, and we had some salmon, so I don't know. But either way, we don't have fish, so we're gonna make probably spaghettis, I'm thinking. If I find a couple of other recipes, I guess you'll find out what we ate. To finish the quick dinner is basically the meal preps that I always do with the chicken that I put seasoning. I think I put Mediterranean on this one, so it's, you know, my basic chicken seasoning, and then I have leftover rice and beans, but I also have leftover veggies, which I prefer the veggies. The kids probably rice and beans, and call it a day. I put the clothes away. I think that that's all, you know. Enjoy the rest of the day and, you know, spend some time with family. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you had fun. I was a little behind. It's better late than never, right? I hope you took something away from this video. Hope to see you again next time, guys. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll hang out again. I hope you enjoyed that. You love hauls, right? Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.